Greetings to all of you. The session is regarding intermediate, where we are going to conduct about intermediate level chemistry. This is the fundamental and foundation to the chemistry, where so many concepts come into the picture, and this will be fetching towards your international entrance and competitive examinations. India is conducting JEE Advanced, JEE Mains in order to take the admission into IIT and NIT streams, that is engineering, technical domain it will be, and the medical entrance will be conducted by NEET examination. That is all across the India, the exam will be conducted to the medicinal stream. And Telangana, Andhra Pradesh governments are organizing the exam called MSET that will be fetching towards your BTech or engineering stream. So again, technical domain it will be. And government organizations are conducting so many competitive examinations for aspirants to crack the government jobs, where general studies common question paper will be present. That will be common to each and every aspirant, so that a minimum knowledge about the science, history, culture, and general knowledge, general science, everything will be there on the international, national, and the regional floor. That's why in that we have general science content. The concepts what we are discussing here will be very much fetching towards that preparation. Let's see about question number 1. Question number 1 is given from: explain the optical isomerism of the following compound as per the IUPAC protocol. IUPAC stands for International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry, and according to this, RS nomenclature to be designated: R for rectus, S for sinister, where higher to lower priority if you are moving in a clockwise manner called a R configuration, absolute configuration as well, and S is anti-clockwise rotation. So in a moving in a opposite direction, that is said to be a S configuration. So in order to assign RS nomenclature or absolute configuration, the compound must be chiral. Any carbon which is accompanied by 4 different functional groups around, which can be mentioned with the chiral carbon, asymmetric carbon, and designated with the star mark. Here, if you observe this carbon, NO2, NH2, CN, CH3 are there. Whenever these are the groups, we can say this is the chiral carbon. Then how can we assign RS nomenclature as per the IUPAC protocol? Let's discuss. Here, numbers are provided. Why these numbers are given and how can we give? In order to give these numbers, there are certain rules called the CIP rules, called the Kahn-Ingold-Prelog rules. According to Kahn-Ingold-Prelog, higher the atomic number, greater will be the priority. Here, whenever you observe, here nitrogen, here nitrogen, here nitrogen, here carbon is there. Obviously, atomic number plays a role. So that compared to carbon, nitrogen will be the higher atomic number, right? So that you can go for nitrogen. But there is an ambiguity. Here nitrogen with the oxygen, here nitrogen with the hydrogen are located. So that after going to the highest atomic number, if both are same, move on to second atom attached. The second atom attached will be oxygen. The second atom attached will be hydrogen. Obviously, NO2 will get the higher priority over NH2 because second atom atomic number plays a role. So that NO2 will be designated with 1, NH2 with 2, and CN, here CH3. Obviously, CN, carbon nitrogen triple bond will be there, so that we can say nitrogen atomic number is higher compared to hydrogen, so that 3 will be assigned for CN and 4 will be given for CH3. This is the way numbering is provided. Move on to 1, 2, 3. If you are rotating like this, if you are moving like this, what happens? It is in the clockwise rotation. This arrow is indicated in a clockwise manner. If you are moving in a clockwise manner, the configuration will be R. Anti-clockwise S, but here it is R configuration. After getting R configuration, let's assign IUPAC name. In order to give the IUPAC name, here longest chain will become a parent chain. And if you observe carbon, 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 3 carbon chain is the parent chain. So that we can say propane. And being it is the CN, so that this carbon also accounted for numbering over there. So that 3 carbon length chain with the second carbon NO2 and amine. Among NO2 amine will be written first because alphabetical order plays a role. So that 2 amino 2 nitro, and 3 carbon chain propane, and we can say it is nitrile. Or 2 amino, 2 nitro, propane nitrile is the IUPAC name of the system. Move on to question number 2, Cambridge Assessment International Education. From this source, we collected this question. Here, zinc nitrate hexahydrate. Here, exponential 2 is already mentioned. The equation to be completed. What numeral we have to put over there, and what is the component we have to mention here. So this is the equation. Decomposition of hydrated zinc nitrate. Zinc nitrate hexahydrate to be taken and heated at elevated temperature, higher temperature, so that it turned into zinc oxide, nitrogen dioxide, oxygen, and one more component we don't know, right? So that we have to get the complete balanced equation. In order to get that, we have a equation over there. 2 moles of zinc nitrate hexahydrate, which already given within the problem. Zinc oxide will be formed, nitrogen dioxide will be formed, oxygen will be formed, and one more component is water. Water is evaporated, right? That evaporated water is also the part of product. If you count 2 zinc, 2 zinc, zinc completed. So let's count the nitrogens. Nitrogen we have taken twice, and this twice is there 2 times. So that 2 multiplied with 2, 4 nitrogens are there. So 4 nitrogens you can cancel out. Then count oxygens. Oxygens are 3. 3 will be repeated twice. 3 2s are 6. Then this 6 multiplied with 2. 12 oxygens are there. 12 oxygens plus 6. 12 plus 6, how much? 18 oxygens are there. Let's count in the product. 2 oxygens are there. Here 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 6, here 6 oxygens are there. So that 18. 18 oxygen reacted, 18 oxygens in the product side, so that you can compensate. Later on, count the hydrogens. One and only one element left is hydrogen only. Here, this is there. 6 2s are 12 hydrogens are present. 6 2s are 12 hydrogens are present, so that you can cancel out. So this is the way equation balance we did. So balanced equation we got over there. So for question number 2, balanced equation is mentioned over here. And move on to question number 3. Question number 3 collected from JEE Advanced 2018 question paper 1 question. It is liquid A and B form ideal solution over the entire range of composition. Liquid A, B are ideal in nature, right? So ideal solution stands for what? Any solution which having least or negligible extent of attractive forces and repulsive forces as well, and that obeys all the ideal gas equations, Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro law, everything if obeyed, that is said to be an ideal solution. At the temperature T, equimolar binary solution of liquid A, B have the vapor pressure 45 bar, right? T temperature is provided, equimolar binary solution liquid A, B has a vapor pressure 45 bar. Vapor pressure is given. At the same temperature, a new solution A and B having mole fraction XA and XB. Mole fractions are also provided for 2 solutions XA and XB. We can say chi A, chi B as well. Has a vapor pressure 22.5. Okay, vapor pressure of this new solution is given as 22.5 bar solution, right? The value of chi A by chi B in a new solution is, so the ratio to be depicted. In order to get the ratio, the data is provided. The given that vapor pressure of pure liquid A is 20 bar at the temperature T. 20 bar pressure is provided for the given 20 bar vapor pressure is provided for the liquid A at the temperature T. Here, the ratio chi A by chi B to be calculated as 19. So let's see how can we go for its solution. In order to get that, we are supposed to use the Raoult's law, because it is a mixture of 2 solutions, no? So that binary solution. Let me take the pressures of 2 individual solutions. So total pressure at the temperature T is given by P naught A XA plus P naught B XB, right? So this is the equation for the binary solution where 2 solutions got mixed up, right? So at the temperature T, vapor pressure is given as 45. Within the problem only they mentioned 45, 45 torr vapor pressure is provided, right, at temperature T. Okay, and this A substance, A solution pressure is given by, vapor pressure is given by 20, and chi A value is given as 0.5. So equimolar mixture they mentioned, no? So they mentioned as a equimolar. Equimolar means what? Half extent one solution, half extent another solution will be there. So that chi A will be 0.5, chi B will be 0.5. So here pure liquid A 20 tar vapor pressure is mentioned, but pure liquid B vapor pressure is not given. That's the reason why P not B to be calculated. This is only the requirement to calculate. Else things all are mentioned over there, right? So this total pressure is given as 45. Then pure liquid A vapor pressure is given as 20. Equimolar mixture, that's why make a half to each other, so that chi A will become 0.5 and chi A will become 0.5 again. P naught B to be calculated. For that purpose, P naught B is equal to entire things to be taken, so that it will become 70. Pure liquid B vapor pressure is calculated as 70, right? Now, new combination was taken. A new solution AB having the mole fraction chi A, chi B respectively, and its vapor pressure is given as 22.5. So, new liquid combination vapor pressure is given by 22.5. Let's use same formula. Same Raoult's law can be used, but parameters got changed. Okay, parameters to be changed, so that here a new vapor pressure is given as 22.5, and pure liquid A vapor pressure will not change. Pure liquid vapor pressure remains the same, that is 20 only. Then chi A value, chi A we don't know, right? So here chi A value is unknown. Then pure liquid B vapor pressure just to be calculated, that is 70. So chi B value is if total moles, total number of moles are 1. Then mole fraction of A, mole fraction of B we are taking, right? Mole fraction of A is chi A, then mole fraction of B will be 1 minus chi A it will be, right? When we are mixing these two, the total extent of moles are 1. So if chi A is the mole fraction of A, then chi B will become 1 minus chi A, right? So this is the way we can write the equation, so that after calculating 50 chi A is equal to 47.5. 50 chi A is equal to 47.5, the value we got. Then chi A value is 4.75 by 5, because 0 get cancelled with one decimal point. This is ascending like this, so that 4.75 by 5. So if you go for the calculation, almost it is equal to some extent less than 5, right? So that the value will be 0.95. Okay, so this 4.75 almost equals to 5 only, so that here value is almost near, so that we got the value chi A value is given as 0.95. Then chi B will be calculated as, how can we calculate? 1 minus chi A will become chi B, that is calculated as 0.05. Okay, if chi A is known to you, chi B obviously we can calculate as 1 point chi A, 1 minus chi A, sorry, so that it will be 0.05. Chi A is 0.95, chi B is 0.05. If you go for the ratio, that will become 19. This is the way third question will be answered, 19. For question number 3, 19 will be the answer. The question is given from colligative properties, vapor pressure, lowering the boiling point elevation. So all these are the terms which are related with the colligative properties, right? Okay, so next is about the question number 4. In the question number 4, treatment of benzene with COHCl. This CO is called carbon monoxide in the presence of hydrochloric acid. In the presence of anhydrous AlCl3 and copper chloride, followed by the reaction with acetic anhydride and sodium acetate. Reaction with acetic anhydride and sodium acetate gives a compound X as the major product. Compound X upon reaction with bromine in the presence of sodium carbonate, followed by heating at 473 Kelvin temperature, Moist potassium hydroxide furnishes Y as the major product. Series of reactions we are doing. First, benzene will be taken. Benzene treated with COHCl so that we will get benzaldehyde compound. Later on, you are going to treat with AlCl3 copper chloride will be treated, and the reaction with acetic anhydride sodium acetate, so that again named reaction will be followed. Then compound X will be formed. That compound X upon reaction with bromine in the presence of sodium carbonate, we will get a new product called Y. Reaction of X with hydrogen palladium carbon followed by H3PO4 phosphoric acid treatment gives us Z. So many reactions is accomplished over there. So X will be the major product. The question is, there are two questions based on the paragraph X. So here from this, we will get to two questions. Two questions are possible from this one. Here the question is, what is the compound Y? So though we are getting X, Y, Z, they are specifically asking for what is the composition of Y. So that we have to go for the direction towards Y product formation. So the correct answer will be C. Okay, C will be a carbon-carbon triple bond containing and a side chain will be a benzene. Benzene accompanied by the carbon-carbon triple bond. Okay, so this is acetylene, we can say, phenyl acetylene, we can say. Okay, how can we get phenyl acetylene? Let's see. Benzene first treated with CO, HCl, AlCl3, copper chloride, so that aldehyde will be generated over there. So this is called a benzaldehyde. Formylation reaction, right? This is called a formylation. Aldehyde will be generated. Now we are going to treat with water, CH3CO taken twice O and CH3COO Na. So acetic anhydride sodium acetate, when treated, the reaction is carried over there, and there is a formation of alpha beta unsaturated compound. So this is the acid will be generated, right? So acid compound will be generated. This is alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acid, and we are going to treat with the bromine in the presence of sodium carbonate. So this is said to be, here is the carbon containing, here is the carbon containing water, one of the hydrogen. Here also another is having hydrogen, and this double bond will participate in a addition reaction. What we can say, addition reaction will be carried over there. Upon addition reaction, here bromo and hydroxy will be generated. Bromo and hydroxy will be generated in the presence of bromine sodium carbonate, and this will participate in a elimination reaction. Moist KOH, what it will do? KOH is for dehydration reaction. Let me remove water. Whenever water removed, we will get one double bond, and when HBr removed, another double bond will be generated. That another pi bond will be generated, so that the entire bond will be a kind of a triple bond. Then let me say, at this higher temperature, 473 Kelvin is the extremely larger temperature. Higher temperature, the reactant will participate in a decarboxylation. What reaction it will accomplish? Decarboxylation. Just now we saw um, three-step elimination process. Three-step elimination means if you're at this elevated temperature, removal of carbon dioxide is called a decarboxylation. When carbon dioxide is removed, what happens here? Only two carbon chain length will be there. When two carbon chain length will be there, two carbon chain length there, KOH is specific for dehydration, so that you will get a double bond over there, and one more H plus and Br minus removed, so that we will get one more pi bond. Just now we said, so that three-step what elimination reaction carried. One is about the removal of carbon dioxide, one is about removal of water, one is about removal of HBr, and finally the product will be triple bonded one. So that this is the phenyl acetylene what we are expecting, that is provided in option number C. For question number 4, option number C will be the correct answer. Move on to question number 5. Question number 5, identify the product in the reaction. Here propene will be taken, propene it will be added with water in the presence of dilute CmNO4. Dilute KMnO4 whenever treated with the double bond. This reaction is called a Bayer's reaction. This is the identification test for the double bond present. That means unsaturation present in the compound. Wherever unsaturation is present, there vicinal dihydroxy compound will be generated. This is the distinguished test. Whenever potassium permanganate is taken and the unknown solution containing test tube, 2 drops of potassium permanganate is added to that one, and at room temperature only you are going to test. Shake the test tube. Within seconds, if color completely disappeared, what does it indicates? The given compound is unsaturated one, because KMnO4 consumed for the reaction, and wherever double bond is there, there OH will be generated. If KMnO4 is consumed, what happens? Color will disappear and you will get colorless solution. So product is expected to be propane 1,2 diol. The reaction is very clear over there. Wherever the double bond is present, there we will get a cleavage of double bond, and OH will be generated in the presence of cold dilute alkaline KMnO4. This is the Bayer's test. Test for unsaturation. Double bond is there or not can be easily identified. This is the question collected from Telangana MSET 2023 question paper. Okay. So for question number 5, option number 2 is the correct answer. Move on to question number 6. Question number 6 is somewhat lengthy question. It is taken from the atomic structure. The electron, consider the following. The electron spin quantum number describes orientation of the spin of nucleus with respect to the magnetic field. Spin quantum number. How many quantum numbers we have? 4 quantum numbers will be there. One is called principal quantum number. Second is called azimuthal quantum number. Third is called magnetic quantum number. Fourth is called spin quantum number. Among these 4, spin quantum number is specific for the rotation of electron around the nucleus. Okay, they are saying orientation of the nucleus with respect to magnetic field. This is the wrong description. Orbitals represented by the quantum numbers n is equal to 3, L is equal to 2, M is equal to plus 2. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 2, M is equal to minus 2. Have the same energy. Okay. N is the principal quantum number. L is the azimuthal quantum number. M is the magnetic quantum number. It represents the in which shell the electrons are laying. The electrons are laying. In which shell the orbitals are laying. That is explained by this N. Principal quantum number describes the what shape and energy of the orbital. So this will give the size and energy of the orbital. Size and energy can be described by the principal quantum number. Shape of the orbital is given by this L, azimuthal quantum number. How the orbitals are laying, that orientation of the orbitals are given by magnetic quantum number. Okay. So this is the third level shell it will be. Third level shell we have L is equal to 2 value. L is equal to 2 value means what? L is equal to 0 is called s orbital, 1 is called p orbital, 2 is called d orbital. So L is equal to 2 means d orbital. If d orbital is the condition, d orbital is having m values minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2 will be there. Here one of the m value is given as plus 2, another m value is given as minus 2, so that they are having same energy. There is no doubt both orbitals belongs to d orbital only. All the d orbitals are degenerated, same energy orbitals, so that we can say same energy only. The energy of the photon is directly proportional to wavelength and inversely proportional to wave number. If we see the energy relation with the wavelength, so that we can clearly understand this statement, we will look into that. Lyman series lines appears in the ultraviolet region. Ultraviolet region, Lyman series, Balmer series, Fashion, bracket fund. These many will be there, and ultraviolet visible region, IR region, far IR, near IR, everything will be there. We will look into this. Let's see about all the statements whatever provided. Among 4 statements provided, only second and fourth are the correct answers. Remaining are wrong only. How can we say? First one, spin quantum number is specific for what? Spinning of electron. spinning of electron with respect to the nucleus. Around the nucleus, always electron is spinning how the planets are spinning around the sun. Right? In the same way here also, electrons always spins around the nucleus. So that a revolving electron used to give the spin quantum number. So it purely gives the description regarding what? Spinning electron. So this spinning electron is two types. One of the electron is spinning in a clockwise, another electron is spinning in an anti-clockwise rotation, opposite with respect to each other. This is the way spin quantum number. But they are saying about nucleus, spin of nucleus, they are saying this is the wrong one. So that first option is wrong. Move on to second. Here, n value is taken as 3. That indicates what? It is the 3D shell, because L value is given as 2, no? So that this is the 3D shell. For 3D shell, the values are -2, -1, 0, +1, and +2. How can you write 3D shell? -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, because d orbitals are 5, no? All 5 orbitals are said to be degenerated. Degenerated denotes what? All orbitals are having equal energy. All d orbitals are having equal energy. So whenever these 5 d orbitals are having equal energy, so they are asking for -2 and +2. These two are having equal energy. They are saying that here m value is +2, m value is -2. They have equal energy. So here only we mentioned degenerated, so that -2 and +2 both are having equal energy orbitals only. So this is the correct one, what they are saying. Second one is correct. Third one, the energy of the photon is directly proportional to the wavelength but inversely proportional to the wave number. The formula, Planck equation is given is equal to h nu. You can elaborate this. Nu is the frequency which is given by c by lambda. What relation you got between the energy and wavelength? Direct or inverse proportionality? E is inversely proportional to lambda. It is in the denominator, right? So that, so energy and wavelength both are inversely proportional, but they are saying energy and wavelength directly proportional. This is the wrong one. If you observe, energy and lambda values both are inversely proportional. With respect to this frequency, which is also sometimes designated as wave number, this energy and wave number are directly proportional, but they are saying inversely proportional with the wave number. Both are wrong only. What they are saying, both are wrong only. And next is about fourth option. Lyman series of lines appears in the ultraviolet region. If you see the Lyman series, this Lyman series will be there. Lyman series existing in ultraviolet region, that is correct only. Wherever the electron, in which orbital it might be, if the electron is coming to the ground state condition, n is equal to 1, then we can say that is the Lyman one. Balmer, n is equal to 2. So any orbital, any higher quantum number, if electron is coming to the second level of energy, that is said to be Balmer series, and Balmer series occurs in a visible region. Passion, any orbital, any shell the electron is laying, which is coming to the third level of energy, that is said to be Passion, which is called near infrared region. Bracket, far infrared region, n is equal to 4 value is accompanied. Fund region is a far infrared region where n is equal to 5 will be there. The thing we need to understand here, Lyman series occurs in a ultraviolet. They're asking for Lyman series occurs in a ultraviolet region. What they are saying is perfectly correct. So that option 2 is correct. Option 4 is also correct. This is the way sixth question have multiple answers, second and fourth. By this, we entirely completed the session, and we covered with the multiple dimensions of chemistry. And definitely, I will assure that chemistry will be a more interesting, and indeed, it will increase your thirst to learn more new things in a near future. And if you follow in a continuous way, definitely it is helpful for your cracking of examinations, what you are aspiring for. Every dimension of the chemistry got covered over here, and I'm sincerely requesting to like the channel, comment which is the important session for you, and share with the parents. Subscribe the channel to achieve more such updates in the near future. Thank you one and all for your listening for the complete till the completion.